Alright, what is up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, and today I'm back with another video here. And today, the Flyers, they make another trade as the roster freeze lifts for a Seattle expansion. Trade comes through. The Flyers trade Shayne Gostisbehere and a 2022 second and a 2022 seventh round pick to the Arizona Coyotes for cap reliefs, or I should say future considerations. So essentially, the Flyers, they make this deal to get cap space. That was pretty much the whole point. It's a cap move. I understand it. Now, there were some quotes from Fletcher that I do want to bring up as well, but first of all, my thoughts on the move, I like it. If this quote right here, it will explain my whole kind of opinion. So this is a quote from Bill Meltzer, a tweet. Not a quote, a tweet from Bill Meltzer. Fletcher said he spoke with every team over the league over the last half year. One team wanted Cam York for them to take Gostisbehere. The other one wanted the 13th overall pick, which is the Flyers' first-round pick this year. So that kind of right there is essentially my reasoning why I think this is a good trade, because if you had two teams, and obviously there was definitely more, but if you had teams wanting your best defenseman prospect and then also your first-round pick this year, then why would you? Why? I don't understand why giving up a second-round pick and a seventh-round pick is really that bad. If you're getting $4.5 million in cap space back in a flat cap world, that's obviously a good amount of money to a lot of these GMs. That's close to $5 million in cap space right there. And as of right now, with cap, the Flyers have $13.8 million in cap space. Still are many moves left to be made. Still have some RFAs and UFAs to be signed as well. But again, I like the deal. Again, it sucks to see Ghost go because he's been here for so long, and we saw so many things of what we could have seen. I kind of said it from the 1920 season. I've said it since then that if Ghost wasn't going to be played right and put in the right position, then get rid of him. Because if you're not going to use him, then if you're not going to put him in the right position, not going to use him. And they did that at times, and then it seemed like as soon as he made a mistake, he was taken right out or whatever. But Fletcher also said it sounds like Ghost is going to have an opportunity for a bigger role in Arizona than he'd have here going forward. This is another quote from Fletcher. He said it's a tough environment out there. Tough to move money. He said we saw that last night. Ron wanted to keep his powder dry with cap space. Shayne played really well for us, a true pro, but our reality was pretty simple. He also said that he's willing to make hockey trades and also will try to fill some holes via free agency, but still not in a position to outbid teams to check every box. He said teams could have. Fletcher said team could have both Ellis and Ghost on it hockey-wise. He said this was a cap move, but also hopefully York and or Zamula can contribute in NHL while still on their ELCs. So obviously he's still, very high on the youth, which he should be, regardless of what the past season was. He still should be very high on your players, regardless, and I don't think anybody expected him not to be. But another thing he did say was that he was adamant about not trading the 13th pick for cap space. He was still being open-minded about hockey trade offers that might involve the pick. So that is something to keep in mind. I think, again, he also does have a plan. His staff wants to use the pick. Brett Flair, he said he wants to use that pick. They want to draft. So again, from losing Torensky last night, trading Ghost today, the Flyers definitely have some moves in mind. And I guess we're just going to have to wait and see what happened. As for Ghost, I thought he had some really good years here in Philly. I saw his first NHL goal live, 7 rows up behind Jonathan Quick as he sent an absolute bullet past his ear. That was a great game and a great moment for me as a fan back when I was a kid. In 2020-21, Ghost ranked second on the team's defense in points with 20, and he led the Flyers defense in goals with 9, and also led the team on D in power play goals with 5. He led the Flyers defense in scoring in his first 4 full seasons in the NHL from 2015-16 through 2018-19. He's a 2-time winner of the Barry Ashby Trophy as the team's best defenseman, which is voted by the members of the PHWA and the members of the broadcasting crew from 2016-2018. His 219 points are 5th all-time by a defenseman in Flyers history, while his 60 goals are 4th. And he was a 3rd-round pick in the 2012 NHL entry draft by the Flyers. Ghost has been here for forever, but Flyers moved for some cap. They have a good amount of wiggle room now, and we're going to have to wait and see what happens. Tomorrow's a big day. You got round 1, doing the live show at the Chamonix Creek Brewing Company. Going to be awesome. Make sure you come out. Talk with all of us. It's going to be such a good time. Remember, guys, podcast articles, those links are on my channel. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you guys in the next one, and goodbye.